Uh, uh,
Just let him do what he's got to do on his own time. We're gonna see what he's gonna do.
Oh no!
Oh, did you drop the football?
Oh no! I'm gonna do it! Oh no!
Are you Malachi Corley from last night?
Oh no!
Yeah, I feel like that's Malachi Corley.
Hold on to the ball! Hold on to the ball!
They're slippery.
God!
Slippery balls.
Oh, hey, look at me scoring. Just kidding.
Where'd you go?
Been working on that impression all night.
I don't honestly like a. We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. Yeah.
I'm
Also a big shout out to Logan for the suggestion last night. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new GPS clip that I think is just.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Brandon Perna. He's 40. He's a man.
Come after me. I'm a man.
Happy November, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it into the 11th month of 2024, a day removed from Halloween. We had a spooky game last night with fumbles and interceptions and poor offensive line play and just terribleness all around. We'll talk about that and some worries about the Strouds. Maybe Aaron Rodgers back in the second half. Also, and more importantly, it was Halloween yesterday. How was Carmi's Halloween?
It was great. It was great. We went over to her cousin's house, did trick-or-treating. They were really good, super excited, got a ton of candy, walked around. It was great. It was a great night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was not a good, it was, I was like, you know what? It's a little, it's freeing. I don't have to watch Thursday Night Football tonight.
There you go.
I mean, I watched the second half, ish.
You saw a much better half than the first half.
Yeah, we got back. The game was on. We got back from trick-or-treating, and I saw it was a 0-0 football game. It was like I guess I was going into the second quarter of 0-0, right? How long was it 0-0? I don't know, but I was like, I literally missed nothing. So this is good. And then we got home. I had it on my phone. I was doing bedtime and watching, and I saw that Garrett Wilson touchdown live. I did watch that live, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, if that's a catch, that is insane. Like, that is just every part of that catch was wildly impressive. And yes, you touched on it, but I think the Texans are in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, it's Kenyon Green, who has not been good for them this past bit. They're off. They can't pass block. Like
their line sucks.
Yeah, their line is not good. And because the Jets offense was poo-poo caca for the first half too, and then Aaron Rodgers kind of turned it on the second half. Also, like there were some amazing grabs, but like the one touchdown, the last one to Devontae was like pure, like, yep, that's a very Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers play, 1,000,000%. Oh yeah, it was the greatest game at that point. But I do think there are some problems with the Houston Texans. The good news is that they're in the AFC South, and it seems like no one wants to do well. So that is the good news. But before we get to that, I do have I want to show this. I was shouted out yesterday while I was streaming on the brand new episode of Jess Brain. Go check that out on Jess's channel. Go check that out.
Yeah. She did a basement tour, but she really left out a good chunk of the basement. So
that's all right. They got the gift that I gave you, the Don Draper one. That's all that matters. Honestly.
Yeah. That is right up there. It's still right there.
That's right, baby. But this part in particular.
Big soft guy? Yep.
Oh, looking right next to the football.
I don't even remember finding that.
Is that
Who's that?
Uncle Tom?
That's right. Uncle Tom and Daddy's shirt, that Nick.
It's just the recognize it so quick. So quick. It's Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Oh, sorry.
Adorable.
Okay, now I'll go back to my regular scheduled program. You can talk about football. You can do whatever you want now. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The Texans.
It's a good question, Steven.
Yeah, there's like a lot to kind of think about from this football game. The Jets second half, it was perfect for them. They sacked CJ Stroud 8 times in this game. So yes, it's pretty easy to see when that happens that there's some issues. I think a huge problem obviously is you lose Nico Collins and you lose Stephon Diggs. So you're without your top 2 wide receivers. And now everybody's like, oh, look at CJ Stroud. He sucks too. He's just like Bryce Young without an offensive line. And it's funny. I get it. But I look more to the comparison of, say, like the Los Angeles Rams this season without Kupp and Nakua. Sure. And as soon as they came back, their offense was quite a bit different. And I think when you're and it's tricky too because CJ Stroud's in his second year. We all assume Matthew Stafford is good. I won't, Rachel. I will pick that up today. Rachel. I promise. Thank you so much for sending it. But CJ doesn't really have that benefit of the doubt yet, where it's like we know for sure he's a legend. But it's without those 2 top guys there, it is harder to mitigate a shitty offensive line because you don't have guys who can get as open or that you trust as much. If Tank Dell's your number 1 target, like that's not the best spot to be in. So I think that's part of it. And I think we're seeing just like teams know how to play against the Texans offense a little better now. And the Jets defense, we expected it to be very good this season. It hasn't really been as good, as dominant as we thought. And then they had a great game on Thursday Night Football as well. So.
Well, I think it's, they had the game against the Packers, which was rough for CJ Stroud. I mean, he didn't even have 100 yards. That Packers defense did its job. Then you go up against the Colts, who aren't the greatest team in the world. But for the Jets, I think you look at their defense and you mentioned that they just haven't lived up to the hype this season. And they still, the amount of pressure they were able to get, and same thing with the Packers to get after CJ Stroud. Like, I think they just don't have an O-line. And Joe Mixon is like fantastic, and he's been having a good season, and he was already running in the first half a ton. But I think there's definite concern here. And like I said, the one saving grace is you're going to get Nico Collins back at some point, right? Yes. So that's going to help tremendously, even though Stephon Diggs is out for the year. But the other hope is like, hey, you're in the AFC South, and that division is poo-poo caca right now. The problem is like, and I think you mentioned this too, and we were kind of heading into this season, a lot of people anticipated the Texans to kind of be like, hey, they can go against the Chiefs. Like that's going to be, they're the team in the AFC that can compete. And past 2 weeks with that O-line and of course some injuries, it does not look that way. It is not.
Yeah, and I think like, is Lassiter still hurt?
Victoria. I don't know if he played yesterday. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see.
He's out, right?
Let's see. No, he played against the Jets. Yeah.
No, he's in there. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Again, this was the least I paid attention to a football game all season. So.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like Rodgers was getting smacked around yesterday. And the Texans have a good pass rush, but the Jets don't have the greatest offensive line. So he was getting hit. And that first half was really frustrating. That first half, like no offense could do anything right now. So, hey, there you go, corn doggy. There you go. Yeah, seeing the work on Twitter. It's dope.
Oh yeah, I saw you tag me in that, Kevin. And the Broncos one was cool. It was like the headless pumpkin horseman guy.
Gotcha.
I was ready for it to be shaming.
He caught it on Lassiter. There you go. Yeah, I want to talk about a couple things.
Yeah, okay. So Lassiter, he mistimed that jump too there. He jumped way too fucking early. If he times that well, that's not a catch. But continue, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say, there's like two big plays from that game. There's the Garrett Wilson catch, which was absolutely insane, right?
Yes.
That was one. That was one of the best grabs I've seen. It was so funny because there was a chat earlier when we were streaming saying, like, what's the catch of the year? That's up there. Like
That's
that up
for
is
sure
up
the
there in
catch
itself.
this year.
Just what a hell of a grab. Very reminiscent of just like the OBJ, like reaching out one hand. And then the complete opposite and on the same Jets team, because the Jets, they could have been up even more if Malachi Corley just doesn't drop the ball.
Yeah.
And again, it wasn't like he was hit. It was that he just runs across and is like celebrating and drops the ball for it. It bounces in the back and unfortunately is a touchback. But oh boy, the amount of people in the chat going, isn't this taught at like high school that you always hold on to the ball? I don't think Malachi Corley's ever going to let go of the ball ever again.
No, it's happened. It happens. I'm just surprised that it continues to happen. We've seen DK Metcalf do it. Of course, it was made famous by Deshaun Jackson.
Jackson, yep.
It is the dumbest play you can make as a professional football player. Danny Trevathan did it for the Broncos in the game Peyton Manning threw those 7 touchdown passes. He picked off Flacco, and right before he picked six, did he just let it out? Now I can kind of defend a defensive player for doing it because they don't score as many touchdowns.
They're not wide receivers.
The moment's a little too big for them when they get into the end zone. But like if you're an offensive skill player and you are so excited about scoring, you just let go of the ball. Like, and why is that your instinct too? Like, ooh, gotcha, motherfuckers. Oops. No, I don't. I screwed up. Now I'm going to get made fun of so hard. And that's the real tragedy. It's not that you let your team down. It's that you are going to be ripped on social media. And
Aaron Rodgers is going to kill you. Like,
he might actually.
If they lost that game, I'm pretty sure that Aaron Rodgers would be holding Malachi Corley prisoner. Like I just think that, and just giving him cayenne pepper water the entire time. Like that's a
no
good question.
More, Aaron. No more cayenne.
It's so good for you.
Yeah.
That's a good question. The deep ball from Wilson is still pretty. It's still pretty good.
It's
Rodgers
can still throw.
He's got a zip on the ball.
I would say like Rodgers has a more complete arm because he actually targets the entire football field.
Yeah.
But I said it last year, even while everything was going horribly for the Broncos, I said Russell Wilson still has one of the best arms in the NFL. Like, don't believe that he can't throw the football. And even I put it in power rankings, but let me just bring it in here while we're talking about it. And we'll go back to the Jets.
Yeah. But, dude. Yeah. The Jet. Well, so I mentioned this on Clickbait yesterday that the Jets' schedule is super favorable. But if they were going to go on a run, I thought it was going to start last week against the Patriots. Like that game, losing that game might come back and bite them in the ass. But like they can. It's just going to be a matter of like those first half, like that first half can't happen against really good teams. I think the Texans are just beat to hell right now. And I totally kicking myself because during predictions I'm talking about too, I was like, I feel like the Jets could win this one because like the Texans are just beat up right now. They're like not coming in a great scenario. It's a short week. Their offensive line's not great, but I was like, I'll go with the Texans to win. Just kicking myself for that one. But
yeah, I mean, I took the Texans to win that game too, but I don't think I realized like how shitty their offensive line was. But even if I knew that, I still would have taken the Texans because the Jets had just they keep finding ways to lose games.
Yeah.
And they found plenty of ways to lose this game too. And that's like they had the Jets, and I'm a little annoyed too because we really put a lot of work into this Jets video.
Yeah.
And if they would have lost last night, the video would have just fucking destroyed when we upload it Saturday morning. It's still good. It's still good because it's about like every wrong decision they've made going back to like 2011. I did it for the Broncos last year because like you get to this spot because you make the wrong decisions every single year. And they're in a weird spot where maybe they actually have done a couple right things. Maybe making the switch at head coach works. Bringing in Devontae Adams is a good decision. That is certain. I don't know if it's going to put him over the top, but it needed to kind of happen. Garrett Wilson's played better since it's happened. But if they had lost, it would have just been. And every week this season, I swear to God, when I get the perfect video, the team does the opposite. So that's what I'm annoyed about as well. But they have an easy schedule coming up too, the Jets. Like, they can win a lot of games and they can be in the playoff race. If they lose one or two games to these bad teams that they play, then, you know, what we thought about the Jets remains true. But this is one of those games that could really shift their trajectory for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's going to be, can they put it together? I got to be honest, like, this game doesn't prove it to me either way. It's just like they can do it, right? Like that second half Aaron Rodgers, like they definitely can do it. But yeah, I still have some deep concerns.
It's if they had done this against a team that we were for sure was really good, then I think we'd be like, okay, they're ready. But it's the Texans, and now it's more like, how many problems do the Texans actually have?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, again, when they played the Packers, they had a bunch of defensive guys out, but their O-line was problematic. And in terms of pass block, because they can run block. Yeah. They can run block pretty damn well. Like Joe, there was huge running lanes yesterday for Joe Mixon. So, I mean, I they could do that, but it's ugly for Stroud.
Yeah. But there's even in the run game, there's a lot of, I felt like every time I glanced at the TV, the Texans were taking like a 1 yard loss on a run.
I'm sorry. How are the Jets doing compared to the Packers? Trust me, I'm all right. I'm good.
This is what I wanted to bring up for Russ. Is there something you noticed about his passing chart, Tom?
Sorry, put that up again. This is Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the middle of the field is untouched. Yeah.
So it's still the same thing.
It was like that for Rodgers at his last year with Green Bay. Yeah, like he wouldn't go to the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep. Anyway. That's fair. That's fair. Just a giant stuffed animal.
All right.
Yeah,
I want to talk about the Garrett Wilson catch because we saw in the Steelers game, George Pickens double tapped the same foot, and it's double. It's one of those rules that does not come up often, right?
No.
We see it with Pickens. They're like, okay, that's probably the only time we're going to see it this year. And then the NFL's weird like that. It immediately happens again in the next freaking game, basically.
Yep.
And so I think everybody learned with that Pickens rule that like you can't double tap your foot and it count as a catch. Even if you're double tapping that foot within a great distance from the sideline. I think the rule they're thinking like you can't just double tap it, right at the sideline and go out because maybe that's easier than getting your second foot down. Then we see Garrett Wilson do something similar. His foot touches. He's flying forward. It looks like he goes out of bounds, but his shin touches. Same leg.
Looks like it. Different
body part. If it's the same leg and different body part, it counts as a touchdown. I understand the rule. Thank you for everyone on Twitter who thinks I was asking to explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old who doesn't understand what the fucking rule is.
How come Russell Wilson didn't do this with the Broncos?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I'm saying, what is the thinking behind saying, oh, if you get the same foot and same shin down, that counts versus your foot down twice?
Well,
and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's an interesting way to have the rule written, and we've seen it come up twice now, and it probably won't happen now for the rest of the season, but you never know.
I want to see.
Oh, did he leave the game? Will Anderson?
He did it at one point, yeah. Yeah, because he got hurt. There's a bunch of folks that
thank God Devontae Adams is okay too.
Dude.
Because when he went down, it looked like he was going to be hurt bad.
Yeah, it did. No, because Devontae got checked out for a concussion.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see, because I don't want to get copyrighted, but hold on one second. Throw this in here. Because if I'm not mistaken,
same foot, same shin.
It's not the same foot, though. That's what I thought the rule was different.
No, I thought it was same leg.
Hold on. We're going to go in slow motion so we don't get copyright. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. We're going to make this larger. and Leon is getting larger. Okay. So, no, stop it, audio. Bad.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Oh, you're right. No, but it's this. Was it the right one that we were looking at? Hold on. Now I'm just forgetting from last night.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Got that guy.
Left leg.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's because it counts as the knee, right? That's
No,
what
the shin. Because the knee touches out.
Shin, like, counts as like a knee.
As part of the knee. Because his knee hits out of bounds, but
Correct.
his shin hits first inbounds.
Cool Blue, we're never going to get past it. It's America's favorite game. What is a catch?
And like, to be clear, I think this 100% should be a catch. I'm not saying that this shouldn't be a catch.
So damn good.
I think, like, if you get your foot inbounds twice, that far inbounds, it should count. And maybe that's only a rule for the end zone, but like, I'm all for keeping this as a touchdown. I think it was an incredible catch by Garrett Wilson. We want to see this count as a touchdown. It's just a weird way the rule's written. Your shin and your foot can hit, but not your foot and your foot.
I love the NFL so much. I love the NFL. But no, I mean, like, if we're just going off cool points too, 100% touchdown, because that was a damn good catch. But yes, it is very funny that like we had an issue with this of like same foot, and now a week removed, not even like we're getting this again, because that's the NFL.
It's the NFL. Yes.
But yeah, to answer the question about like Rodgers back, like Rodgers definitely had a great second half. I got to see consistency before I'm like sold on them, because their schedule.
Yeah, I felt like the Texans were playing stupid defense too.
Yeah,
that second half.
That's it. All right, so this is their schedule coming up. Like I said, it is winnable.
Yeah, but 1 foot twice is 2 feet. 1 foot, one shin.
Jets Cardinals. I don't think that'll be the easiest game, because the Cardinals are feisty.
Cardinals are a weird team, but
they're a weird team. Yeah, but Flacco, Seahawks, depends on which Seahawks team shows up. Dolphins should be able to. Like, they beat the Jaguars. Rams, Bills, like, that'll be a tough game. Or tough 2 games, I should say. But like,
I hope they lose to the Cardinals for my own personal interests on YouTube. I hope the Cardinals kick the ever-living shit out of the Jets. I hope they eviscerate them. I hope Kyler Murray rushes for 200 yards. James Conner rushes for 200 yards. Aaron Rodgers throws 2 picks.
Fair.
I just need one video to do really well. That's all I'm asking for, YouTube football gods. Quit ruining my videos with timing. Barks texted me like it was late. He's like, "Oh man, we can't catch a break with what's happening in these games." Like, I know. And the video still holds up, but dear God. Anyway.
Yeah, literally, that's what more defenders should do. They should actually carry them, like cradle them, and then walk out of bounds.
Yeah. It was such a poorly timed jump.
It was a bad jump. Yeah.
God. I love, to me, watching a defensive player mistime a jump ball is really funny.
Just really against the defenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with that, Jess?
No, she just messing around. That's not a real curse. Not a real curse.
I don't know. Your curse has been a little lately.
I know. Hey.
Maybe it's time for somebody else in the Perna household to step up.
We'll see.
Tough
I'm
game.
not pulling the weight around here anymore.
That's it.
Not at all.
That's it. Old feet. You got power rankings? I heard was it the Ravens you cursed?
Yeah. Guys, I know what the rule is. I'm asking why it is written that way.
Oh, I had
Sneeze it. Oh, you could have sneezed it.
Oh, it didn't come out. It didn't come out.
Yeah.
Listen, different reels from college. Different kind of ball game out here in the NFL.
Okay. Here we go. Bam.
Shout out to Johnny Barks, too. Yeah, we put out a 40-minute Packers video last night.
I know. I was checking in with Johnny. I'm like, "Are you overworked right now? Do you need a break?" He's like, "I'll sleep in the off season." I'm like, "All right, man. You just let us know if
Yep.
Because I don't think anybody knows. Like Johnny edits with you, he edits with me, and he does a lot for both of us every week. And sometimes weeks get crazy, and Johnny never says no. It's like, can you do this? He's like, yes. I will stay up all night, and it's much appreciated, Barks.
Hell yeah. Broncos 54% playoffs. People are talking.
Oh yeah, dude, we're in a good. If we beat the Ravens or Chiefs in the next 2 weeks, we are going to the playoffs. We're at 5-3 right now. Beat a good team.
We riding. Yeah, you'd be proud of me. I was doing 5 reps for every single accepted penalty last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my form was terrible, and people were like, "Okay, do this, do this, do this," and I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Falcons, I think, are favored, but maybe when Mike Evans comes back, there's potential. But I'm worried about that Buccaneers defense. All right, show the rankings. Let's go. What do we got? Did you put the Patriots at 2?
Yep. Hey, they wanted to win so bad, they traded their edge rusher to the Chiefs for nothing. So, okay, you can take the Chiefs spot on the power rankings, New England.
Yeah, Dylan.
Trying to live vicariously through another team because you suck. We just won a game. How about we trade away our edge rusher to AFC team, help them be better for no reason at all.
So you meant to put the Chiefs and you put the wrong logo, or
nope? I put the Patriots in there.
Oh. Okay. I was
kind of BS move, making the best team in the league better for nothing. You deserve to be cursed. They didn't get cursed, but I wanted them to have a chance to be cursed.
That's fair, Adam. That's very fair. That's very okay. Hold on. I want to look at this. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, our Texans takes heading into this week.
I actually did forget about the Texans. That's why they went at 5.5. Texans, I forgot about. I was getting ready to shoot, and I was like, "Oh God, let me jam them in at 5.5."
I feel like
it's because I don't want them to be cursed because they just lost Stephon Diggs, so I protected them from the curse.
That's fair.
But yeah, our Texan takes were wrong. I would have had them at probably 10 after last night, maybe 11.
So I feel like this was the 2 is supposed to be the Chiefs, right? So we got that.
It's not supposed to be. They're dead to me. Cheating bastards. Cheaters? You think I'm going to put cheaters in the top 10?
Yeah, the game does look worse. Colts and
Bill
Vikings.
Belichick would have never traded one of his defensive players within the AFC. Just such a cowardly move.
Hold on.
For what? What was that, like a 5th round pick?
Yeah, it was like freaking nothing, man.
Good job, New England. Great job.
Hold on. Thank you so much for saying Bill Belichick. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Are you bringing up Ryan Clark?
No. Hold on. Oh, where'd the stupid picture go? Hold on. I promise it's worth it.
Oh, is it his Halloween costume?
Yes. Why are you not popping up? Oh my God.
Did you see Fitzpatrick's tweet?
No.
About Belichick?
I didn't. What did you get?
He was referencing the age difference between Belichick and his girlfriend. He's like, for all of you 48-year-olds out there who haven't found love yet, just know that there's hope for you because the person you fall in love with might not even be born yet. That was one of the funny. What the fuck? He caught a mermaid? Oh, Bill. Bill out there losing it. He's losing it. Oh my God. He can't coach after this. He's done. He can't coach after this. I can't take anything he says seriously now. Oh, I love them so much. Dude, Bill, what? King and Queen? What?
That is
what is happening in this world? so wholesome. Oh, great father-daughter costume. Okay, George, you got it.
Oh God. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
God. Help
Can
us
you
all.
imagine this came out while like they were contending for Super Bowls?
No.
The memes would have been glorious. Glorious. Oh God, that was funny as hell. Okay.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh, Johnny, that's a good call. That's good. Do you have I'll find that clip. Terry gave you a fitty pern.
Cherry? Yeah, oh, thank you. Ravens, Packers, and Eagles. The Perna family plan of curses. Oh, yeah. People are putting together Jess and Carm's spins for the curse. I don't think it works that way. But
Let's.
Wait.
That's my girl! That's my girl!
It's adorable. It's adorable. Hold on. This shout out to Johnny for this find. We used it for this week's episode because the Chargers are playing against Jameis Winston.
Yeah, you know, you
yeah.
You got a problem with sex? Sex? You addicted to sex? A sex addiction or something?
No, sir. Just remember, every second that you talk.
Did you hear that or no?
It's about do you have a sex addiction, right?
Yeah. Sex addiction? You addicted to sex?
Yeah.
Jim
That's a
Harbaugh.
weird- you know what? I just can't get.
It's true, Larry. It's true. Perna is so attractive.
Yeah. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's a weird thing to be asking Jameis Winston
Correct.
coming into the NFL
Correct.
when the college he played at, FSU,
Yep.
settled a rape lawsuit
Yep.
for $1 million.
Yep. If that's not the also like the NFL as a whole, they're just like, but can you throw the football?
Yeah. It's
Can
just like
you?
he gets this weird pass for that. And
Yeah.
he's like beloved by everybody. And let's just say he was innocent there. Like that's still even for Harbaugh, that's a weird question to ask somebody who had to go through that whole entire situation. And I'm not saying he is innocent. I'm not.
Thank you.
He had another allegation a few years ago in an Uber. So
Yeah,
like,
the Uber thing.
like I don't fucking know. Like that clip is so bizarre to me.
It's knowing the context, like
Yeah, like
yeah. It's
anyway.
Do you know how often I got tagged in that?
Oh, I bet.
Dude, so I got ahead of it because I saw this come out and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a thing. So I retweeted, it was like, brother, it's glorious. Glorious. I mean, I've gotten Macaulay Culkin references ever since I was a child, so that's it.
You, Macaulay Culkin, and Joe Burrow should do a weekly football show.
Hey, Joe Burrow don't like to dress up. He don't like to dress up.
No.
He's very, very clear. Don't ask
Where'd
Joe
that
Burrow about
curmudgeon
dressing up
come
for
from?
Halloween. Joe
Where'd
Burrow,
Joe-
that's the worst thing he ever asked me. He's like, I will not dress up. I will punch you in the face if you come to
Joe
my house.
Cool
dressed
went
up.
to Joe Lame right away.
Yeah, did not like it.
I would never. Seems lame.
Yeah, you know what? I think Kirk Cousins might go crazy on that Mike Zimmer defense. I think so.
Yeah, we'll see.
So.
We'll see.
Sad. Oh yeah, Jets win. Okay, so your power rankings didn't seem too insane. The Packers keep on falling down. The Packers, I put at 3, which I can acknowledge. I can understand that's way too high. It's just I didn't know what to put up there. It really feels like it's the Lions.
Smoke
Then
that hopium on your team.
Say again.
I said, smoke that hopium for your team.
It's just like they have flaws, but it does seem like this is a 2-team league right this second in the Chiefs and the Lions. Like they're just playing the most consistent type of football.
Yeah.
So the Bills they're climbing up there. I want to see them do it again, because they lost to the Texans it wasn't that long ago. They lost to the Texans. So
yeah, Texans
Steelers,
and Ravens.
Steelers at 4. They're interesting. They're a tough team, but like I get it. It just seems there's 2 teams right now. There are 2 teams. Hey, that's true. I'll be.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't think any Chargers themed videos doing numbers, Quentin. I just don't think it's happening.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you got the Vikings all the way down at 10. I find that a little perplexing.
It's because Darisaw's out. That's why.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be. It's going to negative. I know they got Cam Robinson, but I don't think that's going to be it. Losing Darisaw is significant, and their defense seems to be exposed these past since Jordan Love.
With malice,
yeah,
that's an accusation.
I think the more crazy accusation is the forethought.
Why?
Have you seen your power rankings? You have the Patriots at 2.
I thought about that. The afterthought was the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Broncos and Chargers together at 11.
That's fair. I did an honorable mention to the Broncos. They got an honorable mention.
Nice.
So
yeah, the Chargers and Broncos are very similar right now.
Mm-hmm.
Defenses are playing well. Both defenses are playing very well. And yet everyone's like, oh, they haven't played anybody good. Your defense is overrated. Chiefs defense is they don't get any crap.
Yeah.
They've played a handful of similar teams. Chiefs defense, since they've won it, they're real. Chargers, Broncos, your defenses are fake. You're all a bunch of fakes. Your team actually sucks, and you're going to get a reality check. And the part that really bothers me is they might be right. They might be right about that. And I'm going to find out Sunday how good the Broncos defense is.
Yeah, he didn't practice twice this week. There's a little bit of concern. I'd be more concerned after today if it's still like up in the air.
The Ravens got cursed too. And literally, I saw that news about 3 minutes after the episode went up. And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
That sucks for Lamar, but this is great for the curse. This is great for the curse. Dude, if the Broncos don't have to, if Lamar sits, I will take it. I want this to be like a reality check for the Broncos. I want to know where this team actually stands. But if we can get away with not playing Lamar, save all our strength for the Chiefs the following week, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about any breaks my team catches this year. Okay.
I get it.
Billy B.
Hey, listen, Bill Belichick is in. He's at a time. I get it. He's scared.
Is he experiencing joy for the first time in his life?
Might be.
Is this the first time he's ever felt happiness?
Well, I think it's that's right, Evan. I think it's also great because like as soon as he left, like that Ring doorbell cam came out where he was like sneaking out in the morning, and now it's like after all this, now he's rocking. So listen, Bill, you go live your best life.
Yeah.
Oh, live your best life. Catching mermaids out there. That's it. Let's look at some games, Brandon Perna.
Oh yeah, I gotta make all the freaking picks.
That's right. Could be. I had a bowl of Halloween candy. The kids started coming around while I was doing clickbait. The dogs were not happy about it. So I put out a bowl, big old dum-dum pops, and somebody cleared out the entire thing within 10 minutes. And I was like, perfect, because I need to get rid of the candy anyway. So then I put it more in there. So just had a bowl I was streaming. So
nice.
That's it.
Wrong. Got the first one wrong. Yep. Congratulations, Jets.
Oh, scripted's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time.
Oh, we didn't even talk about like one of the Jets got bailed out. They had the field goal.
Oh yeah.
That they had the personal foul. So, the Texans get an automatic first down.
Yep.
And credit to the Jets defense. And then Kaimi Fairbairn doinks a chip shot. He makes the long 43-yarder, then he doinks the chip shot. And, some points there it might have been a difference maker. I don't know. But yeah, even in the second half, there's a couple little mistakes there by the Jets. Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh.
Literally the penalty helped him. You know what? I'm picking the Falcons, but I almost went with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Here I am with the Falcons. I said this, I think yesterday. I think they're a good team. I don't think they're a great team. I don't know, again, if there are many great teams in the NFL right now, but I am very hesitant to be in on the Falcons because it depends which Falcons team's going to show up. The Cowboys have just looked terrible, and I don't think they're going to be too much better this week.
Yeah, Micah Parsons, it doesn't look like he's going to play again.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Todd. Maybe.
Oh, but we might see a really nice day from the Cowboys offense. The Falcons literally have the worst pass rush in the league, whether that's pressure rate, total pressures, or sacks. They are bottom. One of those, they're in one category, they're fourth worst. I can't remember which one, but it feels like a day where Dak and CD could light it up because Dak's got the protection. Oh, God, this is tough.
Yeah, that's a tough game. I picked the Falcons like at home to get the win, but hey, I went against my gut with the Jets, and I went against my gut with this game too.
Yeah, I'm going to take Dallas in an upset.
That's fair. I don't think the Dolphins are going to win an upset.
Nope.
Yeah, it's again, they should look better, Tua back for a second week. That'll be nice, but the Bills are playing well.
Here's a question. Well, Amari Cooper got a little banged up too, didn't he?
Run game is legit.
Amari Cooper injury. Where is he at? Will Amari Cooper play Sunday?
I think that's going to be the key to beating the Cowboys too. You just got to run all over them, which the defense has proven that you can.
He's got a wrist injury. He's not practicing. Limited. Oh, boy. Who has a better performance this week? Cooper in his third game with the Bills or DeAndre Hopkins in the second game with the Chiefs?
I don't
know.
Might be Coop.
But what's nice with Buffalo, James Cook ran the ball really well last week. Keon Coleman's coming along nicely. Khalil Shakir is Mr. Reliable. And Cooper really hasn't done much yet for Buffalo. And
Coleman is benefiting.
What's that?
Coleman is benefiting. Keon Coleman, he's playing great.
It's like he got there and all of a sudden it looks like they don't need him. And maybe that's just him being on the field, another guy to account for.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm curious to see what they look like after he has a big game. Ooh. The Bengals aren't good, but the Raiders are definitely worse. 94-6. Wow.
I got the Bengals here just because the Raiders offense is so bad.
They got to stop turning the ball over, man. They had the Chiefs on the ropes and then just a horrible fumble.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, Josh. Yeah. Because I remember it was Thursday night, right? They were kicking the the Dolphins' ass. So, yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. Derek Carr should be coming back this week, I think. Right? That's what I was talking about. Let's see. Set to start. Yep. So, I'll be playing.
He's going to start for the Raiders, old Derek Carr?
No, I'm sorry about this. I was asking the Saints. Well, I mean, they could use him. I actually picked Cleveland for the upset here.
Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna ride with the Chargers defense on this.
Would never.
I'm gonna see. Jameis Winston. He made the mistakes last week. Ravens just didn't catch any of his bad passes. I think the Chargers defense will give him some trouble, and the Browns will come crashing back to the cold, harsh truth.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think because you're just going to have two run games going at it and two good defenses. Herbert's been playing really, really well. It's being played in Cleveland. I'm giving them a slight edge.
This feels like it's going to be like a 13-12 football game.
Sounds exactly like it.
Yeah. And either team can win, but I'll take the Chargers.
God, what an effing game that is.
Woo! Good thing oh man. Hey, I put them at 2. They want to be like a good team, giving your good pieces to other teams so you can suck.
God. The viewership's going to be low.
Is Mason Rudolph starting again?
It's going to be low.
Titans
last week.
Starting QB. Will Levis down to last-ditch opportunity. Let's see here. What the fuck? It's really cool when different websites go with the exact same headline. What the fuck? When is he? Drake. Oh, yeah. Is Drake May going to play? Did he pass concussion protocol?
Well, I have the Patriots winning. He's hopeful. So they're not ready to limit him following concussion. So, yeah, he was just limited in practice on Thursday. He was limited earlier, too.
Okay. What about is Will Levis starting?
Yeah, I picked the Pats. Let's see here at this point. Need to make the right decision. He was limited too for a shoulder injury this past Thursday.
Yeah, it's the AC joint, right? God dang it.
So,
I love when I don't have clarity on who the quarterback is. Really
No,
helps
we're
me make
rocking.
a good educated pick here. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go Tennessee.
okay.
Why not?
Look at you. It would actually be great for the lore if Tennessee won. I'm not gonna lie. I got Commanders over the Giants.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You think so? I mean, yeah, it's a division game. It always can get a little wonky, but yeah, I think Commanders should be able to win that game. Hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like what the Commanders defense is doing right now.
yeah, it's a lot better.
And I
than a
just
lot.
do not trust Daniel Jones to elevate the Giants roster on offense, like at all.
Agreed.
And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just not good.
Saints beat Panthers because Panthers
Woo.
is just Derek Carr coming back. I mean, again, the Saints aren't a good team right now, but Derek Carr being back, that offense might look
91. Look at these. Look at
all
these
baby.
suckers.
Oh boy.
Cowabunga. Cowabunga, bitches. Broncos get the win.
You think so?
Yeah. I got to believe one
fair,
last
Taylor.
time.
That's fair.
Now, if we got to lose to the Ravens
To beat the
win
Chiefs.
against the Chiefs, I'll take it.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
I don't think
Sometimes you got to
that's how it works.
sacrifice a win to beat the bigger enemy.
How about that one?
Bo Nix, offensive rookie of the month. Isn't that what happened?
Oh, I know. Xavier McKinney.
Exactly.
defensive player
We
of the
got month-long guys. Bo Nix also the lowest sack percentage in the NFL right now. Better than Josh Allen, better than Lamar Jackson, better than Patty Mahomes even. Okay. I can be hopeful. I can be a fan. I can be detached from reality. Oh, yeah. Bo Nix, first offensive rookie of the month since Clinton Portis for the Broncos in 2002.
I did say that was 2002, yeah.
All right. Here's how this game is going to be determined. Obviously, whether or not Lamar Jackson plays, right? Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL against the blitz, okay? Nobody's doing it as well as Lamar against the blitz. Broncos blitz more than any other team in the league. If they're not number one, they're number two. I forget where they stand exactly. So it's their strength versus our strength. And if he handles the blitz, the Ravens will win. Now, I listened to Belichick talk about the Broncos, is giving some hype, giving them some love. But after seeing that mermaid picture, I don't think I can take anything you said seriously. I don't think I can do it. But yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. Like, what our defense does well is send extra guys. And if Lamar exploits that, we might be screwed. So we'll see.
It's very fair. It's very, very fair. Yeah, I did pick the Ravens to win.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Oh, that's
at
nice.
home, too.
Okay. So Johnson will be back. Dude, I still want the Chargers to make I want them to go after T. Higgins. Like, that would make them good. I mean, I don't as a Broncos fan, but like.
He was practicing already yesterday in the rain. Yeah, we had like a ton of guys back practicing. So Love was asked about it too, and he wanted to play, but he was practicing in the rain. So
50-50 split, Tom. Have we even seen that this year?
This is a close game. I picked Chicago, but again, I do not feel good about it. But it's kind of working because I'm going against the Cardinals and they keep on winning. So I'm gonna just do it again. I picked Chicago, but I really hope the Cardinals win.
Oh. Kyler Murray, can he win 3 in a row?
I just think that if the Bears can stop the run, they should be able to win that game.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take Cardinals.
Okay. And hey, listen, back-to-back game winners. Maybe we get a third one in a row.
My brain says the Bears are gonna win.
Yeah.
My penis says Cardinals. Okay. Jaguars, Eagles.
All right. Eagles. This was the one that was supposed to be Sunday Night Football, and they flexed this out, and now we got the Colts and Vikings, which is not much better.
I would have taken this game. You got a little Doug Peterson revenge game. Eagles are playing very well right now. Jags are the best 2-6 team.
But also lost all their wide receivers. Kirk is now out. Thomas is out.
Thomas is hurt too. That fucks them. They're dead. You're right.
We got the bye week, thankfully, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hey! Perna said that the Packers are going to get the credit. Why not Packers Sunday Night Football? Because Fox is never going to let that game go.
Yeah,
this is America's game of the week. They won't let it go.
This is a nice afternoon game.
Yeah.
Are you in the afternoon and I'm in the morning this week?
Damn, dude. We've had one afternoon game besides this one. It has been brutal, the 1 o'clock slot. Yeah. It has destroyed me.
If you wanted to stream Broncos Ravens with me, I'm open. If you got another plan, that's cool. But I'm just saying. If you're doing 3 games, you psychopath.
I was just going to do 2 this week. It was
nice. Then don't do it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Take that morning off.
Yeah. You think that, I lost clickbait yesterday, so I got to stream the effing Germany game. Not this week, but the following week.
Oh, man.
Yep. So that's going to be Panthers Giants. Yep.
That'll be fun, though. Oh, yeah.
Fun is a word. I don't know if
Shady McCoy.
There you go.
I'll never forgive him for saying no Sean Moreno sucks.
No Sean Moreno.
What a time. Out of nowhere too. He sucks. Okay.
Again, Love, we don't know yet. I think there's a good chance he winds up playing.
Yeah, it's gonna be, if Love plays, it'll be a good game.
Baltimore.
But I can't bet against that. I don't care who the Lions were playing this week. I'd be taking Detroit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
They'd be playing the Chiefs and the Ravens back to back, doubleheader. I'd take the Lions in the morning and in the afternoon. Yeah. I think the Packers are they're a fun team. You guys are a very interesting team right now to watch.
That's right, we are. That's right. I got them getting the win because come on now.
I'm going with the Rams here.
I went the Rams too. Again, the Seahawks they're a weird team right now. And
but my literal words for power rankings were, I just want the NFC West to stop being weird.
That's fair.
So, and I've said, I think the team with the shittiest record in the sorry, did I say AFC? NFC West, dear God. I think the Rams might be the best team in the NFC West right now, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's go. Sean, what a pity! For the kitty, for the vote of confidence in the kitties, for keeping his Bengals fan in Dublin connected to the NFL all season. Hey, I appreciate you, Sean.
Nice, Sean.
Let's go. Hold on. I got you. It rhymes with kitty.
With just some of the different competition. I'm combining words now.
Yeah. So cool that you're able to watch Tom's show despite the language barrier, too, between Dublin and America. Just glad it translates. It's a foreign country. Sometimes,
I've been to Dublin. I've driven around Dublin.
Who do you got? The Rams or the Seahawks?
I got the Rams winning.
Okay.
We
both like the Rams, which means the Seahawks are going to play like they did when they were really good this season.
Yep.
That defensive line's going to work them.
Yep.
Ooh, just 6% taking the Colts.
That was the problem.
Flacco giving him a little life, huh?
Perna offended Drew Lynch, and so there's a massive brawl just going on behind the scenes right now.
Yeah. Drew called me right after the show and
said, "Screw you, man."
So apologetic. He said very nice things about me. Was mean about Tom. Actually, it was I just don't want to talk to that guy. So we'll see. Amen. Hopefully for next Wednesday. I'm going to check in with him next week. He's traveling. He's got shows. This was his window, but he was sleeping. He had just got back from Japan. So he was jet lagged. He's I thought I could do it, but I'm sorry. I was tired and slept through it. So, but he was very sorry. We will get Drew on.
Hey, there you go. Lamar practicing today. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I got the Vikings though, beating the, Joe Flacco and the Colts. Again, I would laugh hysterically if the Colts win. And I think they have a better shot with Flacco, but yeah. And then I got
we'll see. I think that the Brian Flores defense got to be back.
We'll see.
Monday night. Look at this. Can the Buccaneers hand
the Buccaneers were healthy? It'd be more of a fun game. I got the Chiefs, but
I think Baker's going to give him a fight.
It sucks that he just doesn't have the weapons.
No, but he played well against the Falcons. Yeah, I got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
But all right, we'll see. Perna, what do you got coming out? Yes, they are struggling chemistry. Completely agree with that. I agree.
Good royalty reacts.
What do you got coming?
Get ready for my Jets video that should be up Saturday. There you go.
Got
a special guest coming in that video. Known Jets
practicing.
fan.
They're hoping.
Weege helping us out a little bit there. So check it Saturday. If I can get a short up today, I will, but who knows?
There you go. Last night around midnight, I dropped a 40-minute video. Shout out to Johnny Barks for crushing that. It is the 10 most heartbreaking Packers games. And yep, they were heartbreaking. Shout out to the NFL and YouTube. Got to use some footage, which was pretty dope.
Nice.
Today, going to be putting out an Amazon skit. Oh, I already got that thing all planned up in here. Friday night Q&A as well. And then streaming on Sunday.
You should have waited to post that video, the Packers one.
I had to post it before November. So, and I literally
The
waited.
most heartbreaking game is coming on Sunday. So,
oh no, buddy. If the Packers lost 85-0, it wouldn't be the most heartbreaking game. It wouldn't even crack the top 10. Not even. Well, folks, we appreciate the hell out of you. We'll see you back on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there you go. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS, and
Thanks,
you
Will.
have been navigated.
and you've reached your royalty destination. Welcome to Ireland, where we don't understand
What is that?
Tom's English.
That's not Irish. That's not. I don't. Is that
Tom's
an attempted
English
Irish?
here in Ireland.
That is atrocious. I think that's going to start a war. It's offensive.
Great potato war.
What? What are you
Not
trying
with
to do?
potato guns only.
I don't potato guns.
Whiskey.
That would hurt.